at another night in the cabin, first night in the West Fjords, and got a long 6-hour drive today. We're gonna go settle up our super Icelandic fella. Walk around.
That's the international sign for walk around.
Do you think he thinks I have an injury or I'm retarded?
Retarded.
Yeah, fuck, 100%. Place was really nice.
Was the apartment okay?
Yeah, it was great.
Great.
For the amount we've been traveling, having separate ones.
Right.
And not everyone bunked together. Yeah. Definitely a relief.
Oh yeah.
You know how it gets too many people crammed together for too long.
Yeah.
It's basically Lord of the Flies.
They either get too close to each other or they drift apart.
Right. There's a mix of the two.
Yeah. Drift apart, get close.
No murders yet, though.
No, yeah, well.
We don't have any axes, though.
Not any axes.
I have a shotgun.
You have a shotgun, okay.
Whenever the phone rings, it cuts me off.
Of course, right?
It's like a man. Only one thing at a time. This is high-tech stuff.
It seems, yeah, I can tell. It talks via space.
Yeah. This is going to Mars and back.
Soon enough. We'll start opening these cabins on Mars.
We should.
I'll send you some emails and some details on that. We'll get it going.
That's our trip next year.
Yeah.
Right.
Next year,
Mars,
Mars,
A
bitches.
little bit Mars, maybe Jupiter.
Yeah, so today we're gonna go check out the Yandi waterfall.
Yeah.
And then up to Siglo.
Up to.
Siglo Hotel, so north of Akre.
Oh yeah.
Long drive.
Long drive.
Yeah, that's 6-7 hours.
But it's fun.
Right. That was my thoughts.
Yeah, it is.
When you're on a road trip.
The way he said fun makes me think that he's not thinking it's too much fun.
It is fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's only one driving, so the rest of the crew could be drinking beer.
Yeah. It's a valid point.
So,
yeah, we wanted to go to
that's
Lacherberg.
Fun for the majority of the people.
Yeah, the plan was to go catch Lacherberg last night, but the weather.
Right.
It'd be tough to even get a good view. Or
it's okay probably now, but
there's another 2 hours of
1.5.
Yeah.
Then 1.5 back.
Yeah.
And then you still got dinner at the end.
And that's already out of the way, about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh well.
30. It's going to be more than 30.
Pleasure.
It's great to meet you, man.
Great to meet you as well.
Cheers. I really like Icelandic.
That dude kills
it.
it.
Fucking road. Part of the insanity of getting gas here is you don't know where the next pump's going to be, so fill up. And then two, like, you can't just say like, fill her all the way up. That's what I'd rather do. You have to enter a dollar amount that you want to fill up. So I did $100. So I think that's more than enough for us. So whatever. Yeah. Teamwork.
I had an oops in the car.
Are you just losing shoes left and right?
No, so the sparkling water was in the roof box. So we were driving with the sparkling water for how many days now? So it's only getting shaken up. So I opened it to pour like a Crystal Light packet in it, and it just went
oh shit!
All over my face, all over my jacket, all over me.
You're a classy gal.
I know.
By this point in the trip, we've really noticed that things are not going to be what we originally set up on. The weather's not cooperating for stone lifting, some of the travel is just further out of the way than we expect, and Iceland is not the easiest place to get around. There's a lot of gravel roads, there's a lot of out and backs because there's really only one main ring road. It's not like you can reorganize to get from one place to the other easily. So even something as simple as what looked like 23 kilometers took us over an hour and a half. Because of the road conditions and not being very familiar with the area. But I guess that's part of the trip. is it's dealing with what's not planned and trying to learn to go with the flow. And that's the biggest thing that I've picked up on this trip, is my patience, is trying to figure out how to be more comfortable and more willing to just accept what's coming to me. Stone lifting kind of off the table. My knee's not working as good as I would hope by this point in the trip. However, that doesn't change any of the fact that Iceland's still amazing to be around. And it gives you an ultimate perspective of how small you are and to be willing to just go with it. Iceland's continually changing landscape, weather conditions, and then the people that we're around really are what's made this trip great. Getting a chance to see stuff like this is still a reminder of why you came. That Iceland still is magical, good weather, bad weather. It's these conditions that really remind you of how strong the Icelandic people are, and that the strength lays within them, and that's what I'm trying to get from it, is this idea of just going with it and being part of the journey. It's a reminder of how I felt dealing with the knee surgeries and everything, is that this is just part of the journey, to stay positive and to stay enjoying what you actually have in front of you.
So we're back on paved roads after the short excursion to the waterfall. 15 minutes, just out of the way, 15 minutes. And now we're making fucking progress, and we're gonna book it for the next 6 hours.
Yeah.
To Seaglow. So the weather's kind of shit. And we're gonna drive in the rain. So cue the cue the travel montage.
Under your heartlands, making two viewers, need a middle ground. I know with defense, all the hands slippery slow. On defense with us go.
6-hour car ride in shit weather. Multi-tool. Road beers. Hello, trouble.
Without everything, everyone, you know, to live will cause doesn't mean.
Matt, what do you think of all this booze drinking back here?
I'm very excited about it. I like my crew to have a good time. And my squad's on that Fjord Loco life. That's how you handle a 7-hour car ride in Iceland.
It could be a bear, it could be a group of sheep, which is also known as a bear of sheep. That's the scientific term for a group of sheep.
And I passed the mic to
When
Ned.
you have a mama sheep and 2 baby sheep, their size is relatively the same size as a polar bear. That's why they call a group of sheep a bear of sheep. And their feet are furry, right? They're big. They're like about this big, round, and they have hair that comes down. Like Clydesdale sheep. Yes.
Understand that like there are people who are willing to make sacrifices and do lots of different things. If there was anything you would not do for love, what would it be?
I won't do that. I think that is the thing that I would not do for love. Oh, that reminds me. Natalie is opening her own sheep law firm. So don't forget to call Natalie if you have any sheep issues.
Don't be sheepish and hide your face.
Oh, nice.
Every tip or take, I really try to grow a little bit from it, and I try to collect some moments that always stayed burned into my memory. This view from on top here of the North Sea, overlooking the north of Iceland, is one of those moments. I really got to share quite a special moment here with Brock and Natalie and Ashley, and it just, that look forward, that this could possibly be the furthest north that I travel on the planet. This could be the end of one of my journeys. And there's really a change to the mentality at this point in the trip for us. It was far more relaxed. It was far more, we're there. We'd actually gotten to a point where now we were making this trip. We were all part of it. It's not money and cars and any of that that does it for me. It's life experience. And this is something that no matter what happens in my future, can never be taken away from me. This trip and my experience, these are my memories that I'll hold close forever.
Just pulling into the town here on the north coast where we're staying, the Siglo Hotel. This hotel's supposed to be pretty rad. It's somewhere we've wanted to travel and stay.
So, we're here at Siglo, and we're going to stay an extra night instead of head to the east. Weather's been bad the whole trip. Everyone's pretty worn out, and we haven't got to kind of get out and do as much. So we're going to enjoy what could be my favorite hotel I've ever stayed in. It's really quite remarkable and fucking great. So that's what we're gonna do. Get a little bit more work done and actually enjoy each other and not be stuck in the car. Relax a little bit and then make the most of it. So plans change, trips change, be willing to kind of flow with it. I mean, that's all part of the adventure, right? And that's been something that's been hard for me to kind of grasp. You know, I've been pretty set on we're doing this, and this, and it's going to be this really run and gun, brutal trip, and I think I need the vacation more, and I think I can show what's great about this more. And Iceland is fucking amazing, and this place that we're in right now is incredible. So we're going to get dinner and enjoy each other and call it a night. It was a long drive today. It's fun. It's a fun, beautiful country to see, but fun. So be willing to roll with what life throws at you. Don't be so fixed that you freak out. And this is something I'm still learning. So that's what we're going to do. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Spread hate, always party.